plena. Oye, lo que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Obi on the Rasta drums. Yo tono, W sound. Ah yeah. Alright.
to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarek Skubal. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also,
line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. The throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting second, left fielder
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. And that one clips the corner. Comes up empty. Just underway here in Detroit. Swing and a ball popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Man at second. That one just misses.
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. There's one. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 low. Skubal, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that skips into dirt. Three-two now. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Joey Cantillo. How about a scouting report on him? Jeremy Pena up now for the Tigers. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging from first, tags the runner, and it's a double play. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, that's inside. Nope, that's a ball.
This to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Willie Adames. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Adios, pelota. He crushes that one to center field. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. On the ground. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Up the middle. And a base hit right there. And Rhys Hoskins with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a 1-2. Runner on the move. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff and stay with it.
2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 5th, first baseman
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Now before the 1-1, time is called. And 1-2. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2-2 now. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And Naylor swings through that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Jose Altuve digs in now. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Got him. And the inning is over. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Colton Heath up now for the Tigers.
Ball, that's down.
Grounds one to short. Adames tries to get back in time, but they got him. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That clips the corner. Just missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back at Comerica Park. On to the fourth. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside, that's a ball.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 down, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th, Jeremy Pena up now for the Tigers. The Guardians going. New pitcher, Colin Holderman.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Tigers.
Julio Rodriguez will hit next. First time up, he grounded to third.
Ball 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that is out of play. Hit on the ground by P2. Over to Altuve. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jackson Merrill.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez moving under it. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, David Fry. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Over to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes digs in for the Guardians. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Torkelson throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Ripped to short. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Carpenter in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it, tosses to first. That's out number two.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dingler swings through it for strike one. Tying run at scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air center field. And that's the third out. We go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Guardians DH, Rhys Hoskins.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So digging in, Bo Naylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. This one popped up. Pena settles under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez has a beat on it. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. And fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Torres now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Time called, chance to collect himself down 0-2. On the ground to the left, Ramirez. Over to Altuve. A sensational double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Bunt it back towards the pitcher. Tosses to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Top of inning number 7. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Kyle Finnegan takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Left field. And that is foul. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Throw on to Torkelson. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Rip, but it curls foul. Finnegan, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013.
All one. Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And there are 2 down. Next to hit, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. So in now for Cleveland, Jackson Merrill. Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. And now running in. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th, Teoscar Hernandez up now. The Tigers, Cody Hoyt gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots reliever really make a name for themselves late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Julio Rodriguez. Tigers.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Late swing, fouled off.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Riley Green. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. And a payoff pitch. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Torkelson swings through it for strike 1. Down the line, and it's foul. Stays alive. And it's second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know.
Got him swinging for the K. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Now on the bump, Tim Herron.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that. Me.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jackson Merrill. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. Tyler Holt taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Next to hit, David Fry. And it's just foul. That was close. Late with the swing there. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Andy Pajes. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Hoskins. Hoskins in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get...
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A two-run shot, and they grab the lead in the eighth. It's 3-1. So two down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And it's fouled away. Brings it in for the third out. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the eighth. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
In the air to left center. Kwan sprinting after it. And there's one away. One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Slice to right and foul ball. Oh, one down. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kwan racing into the alley. Two away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Kwan ranging into the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Detroit. All set to start the ninth in this one. Jose Altuve digs in for the Guardians. So they turn to their closer, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's in. There's ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Devin Williams.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Adames in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Inside, almost got him. The Guardians trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th.
Don't be surprised if all on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Nope.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Ball could be a little tough.
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. So it is a walk, and that sets up a big at-bat.
Yeah, definitely pitched him with some caution there. The hitter has to have some discipline and patience as well. Not being sure if they're coming at you or if they're working around you to get to the pitcher behind you.
In the air, right field. Carpenter on his way over. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay to the plate. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now here is David Fry. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Comes up empty. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's left fielder, number 30, Kate Smith. On to try and close.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The 0-1 swings through that.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to short, Adames. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Green, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.